fucking, do you remember Hazard's community? Hazard and Hazard's community used to gaslight me like all the time. The forbidden one. Like, see, before I found out he was lying out about his cancer, and the COVID stuff, like, they used to gaslight me constantly. Do you remember that time, like, Hazard came up to me and started to try to speak with a Scottish accent and then told me he was Scottish? And I was like...
Zap Brannigan here. I want to inform you that Sean_VR is my favorite streamer, and that you should do a tier 3 subscription. That is all.
Thanks, Zap. Yeah, well, I remember going like, dude, you're not Scottish. You said you're from Texas. Like, what the fuck is this? Why are you speaking like this? And then he'd be like, I've always spoke like that. And he tried to fucking like straight up gaslight me into believing that he was Scottish. And I was like, no, you're not though. And then his community were coming in my chat going like, yeah, he is. And I'm like, one, you're a wanker. Secondly, this is not fucking happening. Like, and then people will be like, oh, why are you bullying him? And I'm like, no, he's straight up lying on my stream. Like, he's lying to you guys. What are you fucking doing? And anytime I would call him out, like, people would be like, oh, he's such a good guy. He's such a good guy. And then, like, even after he lied about cancer and stuff, like, people were like, oh, you know what? He didn't mean it, though. I was like, of course he didn't mean it. Because he got caught. You got caught milking people for money for lying about cancer. Like, how can... He sounds like a prick. The fucker had the audacity to approach me on an alt account as well. The absolute audacity. Man, I was like, if I could find him in real life, I would give him a good stern talking to. That's what I would do, Twitch. Get a good stern talking to. You know, so like, and there would be tons of situations like that with other people. And they would just like either come on my stream or I'd be on their stream. And they would just say, like, the most horrific things. And you'd be like... And I'm supposed to pretend to be friends with them? For the benefit of everybody's connected communities? Fuck that. You know, fuck that. How the fuck do you get caught for being dumb? Do I know how you get caught? He started posting pictures of him being out in sushi restaurants while having COVID. Apparently, and then he came out and he said he'd lied about everything after he got called out by, like, I think it was Lolathon and oh fuck, what was the alien dude called? Oh my god, why have I forgotten his name? Lyndon. Like, Lyndon called him out. Yeah. Like, on Twitter, and then everybody was like, yeah, this is a bit fucking sus, dude. Then he eventually made a big post about how he had lied about everything. From the cancer through to having COVID, through to like everything else he'd ever said. And it took the biggest streamer in VR chat at the time to call him out for people to even believe it. Because people would just tell you were nuts, like, otherwise. Or like you were being too mean. I was like, well... You know, like... that because all the communities were that fucking, like, this... So, I don't know. I felt so burned, man. I felt so burned. I was trying to, like, call him out for ages, and no one would believe me. So I just stopped. That was 3 years ago? Fucking hell, dude. Fucking hell.